guys. Fine, just keep using the button. You just click the same button over. Oh, I have to use this here. Okay. I missed it. I know. I got it now. It's fine. Okay, so where's the next one? Oh, we have to get Margrave here. Let's go get Margrave. Okay. Got it. Damn, this is easy. Dude, Blinding Dust is OP, man. I always, as I said, I try to play it in the dumbest way possible, just to make it, just to do it.
Oh, that's so
like,
cool.
It's like almost like it's like putting your dick on the table against the game, because you play it in the dumbest way possible and you still win. Okay. No problem to me. Just walk right through it. Okay, now what? He's not even here. Oh shit. Who gives a fuck, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh damn, she got 1,000,000 health. I bet she's gonna be hard to kill. Like, this is the problem with the core content, man. Look at this. It does like nothing, man. Like, you have to stand in it for like 10 seconds for it to do anything. It's like, I wonder if I can even die in here. Like, what happens if I die? Can I die? Is it possible for me to die? I don't know. Yeah, your dad. Oh yeah, you're right. I am
What
dead.
am
I'm in
I here
Shadowlands. It's very, very
I
fucking
was
clever.
supposed to go to.
Okay. I guess this is kind of hard to avoid, but like, not really. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now, let's go back over to here and let's go ahead and take advantage of the verticality of the area. And we're going to just go ahead. Tormentors and oh, well, this is in a minute. Oh shit. Okay, this is a big deal. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, let's go turn this in, see what this is. Tormentors or Torghast? It's right here, isn't it? So how does this work? I'm just chilling here. Get the fuck... No, leave me alone, dude. Oh, what? Come on. Now I got a bonus mob. Okay, yeah, it's the Listerine elementals.
Until my cooldown wears
Actually,
off.
there's the Listerine elemental right there. Okay, so how does this work?
Alright, let's see if anybody sold anything.
So, this is going to be starting in 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's see how this is going to happen. Open the chest with the assault. Wait, did I get the chest?
That's all you made, bro?
Oh, shit, I did.
I'll be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, let's open it right now.
Tell me what...
Any big dick winners in chat? Give me the fucking number. Give me the fucking number. Please give me the fucking number. Oh, what is that? The fuck is this? Conduits? Oh, shit! Alright. 30 seconds until we wait to do this. What a bunch of bullshit. Conduits. That's what I want. Oh, yeah. They literally cocked you? I know. I fucking know that, man. I just got cocked. Not bad, not great, but not bad. I don't even know if it's good or not. Like, I just don't give a shit about my conduits, bro. Like, I don't even know what my conduits are. I'm still using, like, 184 conduits or something. Who cares? I guess I probably should upgrade them, though, right? I mean, Oh, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Whoa, what the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. I got loot banned by Blizzard? Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. Why is he getting healed? Oh, because he's getting healed by the healer. Okay, now what? He didn't get tagged? It doesn't matter. This is the first start of it. Like, obviously what's gonna happen is you have to defeat the minions and then the boss spawns, right? I mean, like fucking obviously that's what happens. Okay. Wait, how did I lose all my health? The fuck was that? Okay, now this guy's dead. Yeah, how am I losing health? Oh, I bet it's because I'm in this aura that's red. Yeah, this is a fire aura that does damage. So here's what I do. I just stay out of it. Okay, now we're at 69%.
Alright.
Very cute.
We are clear to go into
We
a
have to wait for
dungeon
this to
again.
happen? Like, wait, what the hell? Is that it? Wait, what? What? Oh, it's another big boy. Okay, I'll tag him. I'll tag this for myself. There we go. We got him. I'm going to bring it back, and then they can kill them off for me. Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. So, now we'll kill this guy. I made a Women of Warcraft 2 list for you, dude. Okay, cool. I'll do it tomorrow. How do you feel about that? I will rate all of the girls in WoW, all of the females in WoW, tomorrow. We'll get every single one of them. Why not? All of them? Well, not all of them, but most of them. Wait a second. The Tormentor? Oh, shit. The Intercourser. Intercourser Razra? What the oh my god. He's got 2 million health. What could we possibly do to defeat such a foe? There's no way anybody could beat this guy. He's very hard. We could die at any second. There's just random fire everywhere. I'll just move out and let other people do all the work for me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll move out of this. Good. Let's see if I get anything good here. So this is the Tormentor, isn't it? I thought he was going to be, like, really big or something. This guy's not even that big. What'd I get? Soul Ass. Tormentor's Cache. Okay. Wait, can contain powerful equipment, soul cinders, Torghast back pieces, as well as a chain to summon the hand of Bahamut. Oh, bro, this is a mount. This is all right. This is a mount situation. This is a high stakes mount situation. Let me go ahead and focus here. Whoa, what? Is this the mount? Warp Phantasma for the mount. This could be the mount right here. Yeah, bro, this could be the mount. Alright, let's go back. I'll turn this back in. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's the mount. It's the mount. Nah, bro, it's not another conduit, dude. There's no way it's another conduit. I don't believe it. It's not happening. Somebody just sent me a message. He said he's not the mount. LOL. No, bro, it is the mount. You know it. You guys are just trying to deceive me so I don't get the mount. No, dude, it has to be the mount, right? I mean, come on. It's just Venari rep? No, man. It's gotta be the mount. So what happens now if I kill one of these? Like, so... So now this guy just dies, right? Okay. You're dead. And so I can just farm out Stygio like this. And I can just do every single rare that I want. That's cool. I might actually go through and kill every single rare of them on. And get all the Stygio that I need to, like, buy everything. This amount, dude? Yeah, I know it is. Get around from here. Dude, that sucks. It's not going. What the hell? Wait. What the fuck? Well, I don't want to go over there. Yeah, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that mount. That's the stupid one. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, let's go talk to Venari. Okay. Phantasmagoria. Oh, that's a map in PoE. How beautiful. This phantasma is able to exist outside of the towers is unbelievable. Something is most curious about its nature. Further study is needed. Wait. Do I need to buy this? I should use this, right? Because I might as well get it now. Yeah, this is a big easy. Okay, there, I have that. And what about here? Teaches you how to craft a crafter's mark. Nobody cares about that. Siphon Stygia from Stygia Nexus and the Maw. It's for Bound Shadehound. Use only available as a character. I probably need to do Bound Shadehound at some point. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And I think I have the Phantasmic Infuser already. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're good for that. And now I have to go turn in these quests. Let's go turn in the quests. Insert conduits so you'll get them over and over. What the fuck? Why are they putting these conduits on me, man? When did I ever say I wanted any fucking conduits? I got like 5 of the same conduits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put them all in. I know, man. Hi, Sincerewist. Just post it on Reddit or send it to my mods. We'll look at it later. Figure it out. It's that easy. So, how do you do the Cozyaf skip on alts? And do you need to do the Cozyaf skip on alts in order to automatically access the Beast Warrants? Because I want to kill the Bound Shadehound, like, fucking now. And get the goddamn mount, man. It's very easy. You just talk with Bolvar and Orbos. Okay. Talk to Bolvar and tell him you heard the story already. Okay. Let me try that after this. I'll turn in these 2 quests for us. Is this a wanted board? Retrieve a mature... Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Alright. So, let's get this done. Got it.
When they get hit by that.
And what's this here? Shaping Fate. Who gives a fuck? And... I guess I have to go inside this cave or some shit? Yeah, it's in a cave. No, it's not a cave. Wait, oh, a rare. Trophy the Tormented. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He took like 5 hours to kill. Fuck that. Okay, so... Shaping Fate is your renown level. Oh, cute. Very cute. I love renown. It's my favorite thing. His name's Cop. His name's Cop. I don't think his name's Cop. Okay. Drum of the Death Roller. Great. So now we finish that, and let's go ahead and give all the relics to him. Great. So that's finished, and I need to just get way more of these. Like, this actually, like, Cozyaf doesn't really seem like it's that bad. Like, maybe I just haven't done it enough, but it doesn't really seem like it's that bad, personally. Okay, so let me see how this works. So, let me get on, I'm gonna get on Ash Mongor. No, I'm gonna get on Wild Animal. It's too small? It is small. But they did also revamp some parts of the Maw, so that's kind of a positive as well. It's not bad, it's not, but I don't think it's that, The thing is, listen, I get that a lot of people are not. I play WoW, so you don't have to, okay? Like, I have a lot of people that watch that have played WoW in the past, and they're like, oh, you know, I like watching WoW stuff, everything like that, and, you know, it's still got its own problems there, you know? Like, that's what I do. It's my job. So, I also want to go ahead and show you guys something else. I have a tribute of the ambitious on this character that I did last time. Does anybody want to tell me what's going to be in this tribute? That's right. The egg. The egg is going to be in the tribute. Not a bunch of praise. No. And wait, where's the flight master? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Watch this. Watch. Throw all this garbage away. 3, 2, 1. Ah, shit! God damn it, man! What a bunch of horse shit! What a for real, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know how I just keep getting fucked in the ass. This is crazy. Like, this is more than usual. God damn. Alright, let's go ahead and try this out. Oh, Bill Cosby got out of jail. I just looked at Twitter. Wow. Amazing. Back at it again, dude. Back at it again. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, bro, the dude's probably like 80 years. He's not gonna do anything anymore. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know that whole story. Can't put the dude away for life? I have no idea, man. And he's 88 and blind? Yeah. It's not necessarily as much of a threat as he probably used to be. So, I don't know. Was you visiting for tea then? I bring my own tea. Okay, so where the fuck do I need to go? So I talk to this guy, and he tells me I've already been to Torghast and met the Rune Carver. Skip ahead, Torghast chapter, and have Torghast Minari and the Rune Carver unlocked. This is it, right? I click on this. Do I click on this right here? No? Okay, I guess I'll do this one now. Okay, great. And then I just skip ahead to Cozyaf. Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead to that right there. Cool. So now everything's finished, and I'm done with all of that. Cozyaf awaits. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this here. Damn, this is... Wait, that was it? Dude, that's awesome. See, that's how it's supposed to be. That's it's literally that simple. Like, Blizzard, this is perfect. Please, let's do more of this. Small Walker, I need this moment of your time. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, so now we're gonna see if I can kill the Mount Boss. Yeah, WoW is safe now. Can you believe that? That's crazy, isn't it? Okay, can I kill the rare over here? I still can't. I still can't kill it. It's not up right now. So, you can? Alright, I'm gonna go over there and just see what happens. I'm gonna go over there and see what happens. And hopefully it's gonna work for me, but we'll have to find out. I wish I could fly in here, that would be great. If I start getting feared, I'm gonna be pissed. Did you came to free Fall Guys content? No, I haven't played Fall Guys for a while. Like, I know they brought out a lot of new stuff with the game. The problem with Fall Guys is that it's a, it's kind of like if you were able to play, like, the Mario Party minigames, but you only could play 4 of them, and that was the whole game. that's kind of the problem with Fall Guys. That's really what it is. The game is repetitive. And it's also like, I like the game. I think Fall Guys is awesome. I want to say that. I really like Fall Guys. I think it's a great game. It's a platformer. It reminds me of like games I played whenever I was a kid. It's great, man. But at the same time, it's not necessarily the, it's not the next big thing, okay? Let's say that. It was kind of a, it was kind of like just a one-off, like, fun game that, like, people just like playing. I think that's what it mostly was. So where is the, for like a period of time, like a couple of months, and that was it. So where's the guy? Wait. Are you guys telling me that they got rid of it? Wrong area? No, it's not. This is the right area. This is 100% the right area. Yeah, give me a second. Wait. Guys, I think it's the wrong area. I'm pretty sure I went to the wrong area, guys. Okay, okay. So do I know if I can get credit for this or not? Because I'm not getting the, I'm not getting completions. I'm not getting completion time. You see what I'm saying? Wait for respawn, you can? Okay, I'm gonna try it out myself. And we'll see what happens. Okay, looks like we have to kill another one. Alright, Donut, you're my champion, Donut. I'm gonna follow you, and I'm gonna do what you want. Oh shit, never mind, he's active. Let me get in there. Give me a second. If you get wrapped, just kill the hound, you can validate get it. I'll have to look it up and see for myself, but like right now I might as well kill it right now. I mean, who gives a shit? Let's get it out of the way. Where he be at? Oh, I see it. Ooh. Okay, we don't want to go down there. I fell down there last time. Actually, that's how I know not to do that. Why does my pet keep despawning? I'll move over here. Alright, huge damage, guys. Absolutely huge damage right now. Massive damage. Let's go. Popping off. Okay, I'm at 500 DPS.
Back to
Drain life.
on we go.
Yeah, just crazy, crazy damage, guys. Like, there's no way they can stop me, man.
Nah, you can
Donut, I
regret
got
the
you, bro. I
mental
got you.
that.
Here,
Don't
let
do
me get
that.
out my Void Walker. I'm getting out the Void Walker. It's okay. I'll save you. There we go. Grakdok will be able to tank it. Easy. Okay, and I can just heal Grakdok every time. Alright, now we take this down, and we should be good. Boys, fingers crossed. Let's see it. Please fucking drop. Please fucking drop. Let's go. I'm lagged out. Was that me or is that you guys? Okay, no, it was me. It was the game. Never mind. Okay, good. Dude, Grakdok's a pimp. Look at this. Oh my god. Let me heal him up. Dude, look how fast he fucking heals, too. Jesus. This guy's unkillable. Alright, boys. Please give me the mount. Please give me the fucking mount. Let's see if there's a fallen charger group up, too. Oh, it's a weight group. It's for losers. Okay. Here we go. And give me the mount. This is an extremely rare mount. I really, really want to have this mount. I was here? Yeah, I know. What a cock of a game. Did you get rep? No, I did not get rep. I did not get reputation. No rep. WoW is finished? Yeah, I know. So you didn't get, it didn't count then? What? You have to turn in the quest. Oh, dude, I don't even fucking know. Like, I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna get some food, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for today. We got a lot of shit done. We made a lot of progress. We did a lot of work. I'm gonna call it a day, get some food, and chill out for a bit. Let's see here. What do I still need to do? I'm gonna get back on my warrior real quick. And yeah, it's been good. Let me go ahead and look back.
Sarah, you said you were buying a car today. I stayed up and crunched all the numbers.
I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Easy.
Well, since we're both up, who wants French toast? What's in your wallet?
So, all good. Just await the damage. Okay, good. 3. Other side. Did I cast step 2 early? 3, 2, no, it's just in time. It's cutting it pretty close now. Definitely cut that more close than I'm super comfortable with. That's also cutting it close. But there was a good reason for it. Okay, I have the lightning, so I'm not in water. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Ginger Prime. My name is Brian and today I want to dive into how you can make money in this game without ever crafting or gathering in the world of Final Fantasy XIV. If you want to jump to any specific part of this video, you can always use the YouTube playhead to easily scrub through the video and find the information that you need so you can get back into the game itself faster. Also, if you have any questions and this video doesn't answer them, feel free to sound off in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them here or in future videos if needed. Plus, if you're looking for any more information about Final Fantasy XIV, check the top link in the description for the Final Fantasy playlist, and hopefully you're going to find something that you enjoy. At the time of this recording, we're actually getting close to our goal of 50,000 subscribers here on this channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, let me know if this is the video that gets you to hit that subscribe button so I can officially welcome you in the comments. Now, if you've already subscribed, you know that you're a true legend, a beautiful human being, and I love you very much. Thank you for subscribing, and that's what you get for subscribing, by the way, free compliments in my videos. And as an aside, today's video is sponsored by Mario for 13 months of support of the $1 a month membership level, as well as Valentine for joining the Muhammad Membership Club. Thank you so much for your support. Your support makes videos like this possible, and if you want to consider sponsoring future videos, check out the join button here on the channel for more information. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this guide. So, in Final Fantasy XIV, crafting and gathering is a great way to make money, but more often than not, people ask me, Brian, how do you make money in this game if you don't want to craft or gather? And honestly, there's a lot of different ways. So this is going to be the focus of it. First and foremost, we're going to just hit start and we're going to go to our duty finder. This is going to be a really great introduction for anybody who's ever considered checking out this game. First and foremost, as you level up, you're going to unlock multiple different kinds of different roulettes that all stem and benefit you in multiple different ways. So it's really good if you want to try and capitalize off of that with using both the roulette themselves and the roll in need. So if you look here just at the screen itself, the roll in need is healer. That's going to give me an additional income, additional seals that I can use to turn in and grab other items, plus other things that I can use to benefit myself both in power with the later part of the game, or I can use that to sell. So you're going to be giving yourself lots of opportunities to really kind of feed the market with supplies without ever having to pick up any of the disciples of the hand or land. So whenever you pull up your duty finder, if let's say you play more than one role, that's going to benefit you in the long run having more than one role that you play, because that's going to give you more odds at it. But you can see here I've got a couple different options looking for healers, and I got a couple different options looking for tanks. Occasionally you will see a DPS pop up in here. It just really depends on what the system is needed, aka adventure in need. So using the venture in need system is going to give you a massive boost to your income just by playing normally. But essentially what you're looking for is these clusters that you get here, because you can trade those in for high-end materia, which you can either use on your own character or sell on the markets for a steady flow of income. If you guys are watching this guide in preparation for the future expansion and Endwalker, note that being able to grab those additional and high-end materia is going to give you an added benefit both at the end game, if that's something you're interested in, or if nothing else, to be able to dominate the markets while everybody's excited about it. So now markets themselves are going to ebb and flow. Typically you're going to make your most bang for your buck around a patch in this game or an expansion in this game, and typically you want to be buying up materials prior to a patch, because you'll see the markets kind of rise and fall. Typically they rise in price when a patch is happening, and then they fall right before a patch as less and less people are actively playing the game and managing the markets themselves. All right, so we've run our roulette, we've gotten our drops, and this is where it comes into play even more so. Undertake supply and provisioning missions. Here you can see under the expert delivery tab for my Grand Company, which is the adders, you can have, and this will actually be for any of the Grand Companies, Flames, or the Maelstrom, depending on which one you join, but all of them are going to have the ability to turn in items. You will, however, have to rank up with your Grand Company to be able to unlock some of these features, but it's important nevertheless. What you never want to see in a piece of content that this game offers is loot hit the ground. You never want to see that happen, because you want to roll on absolutely everything. Again, you're not crafting or gathering, but you want to roll on everything, because you can come in here and you can turn this all in for seals. This is going to feed up your seals meter, essentially, which you can see here up in the corner. At the highest cap that I'm at right now, it's 80,000, but note that you can actually get, I think, even higher at this time of this recording. But talking to my quartermaster here, I can then go into the material and materials tab. Don't ask me why they named them this way, but this is why they are. At a minimum, you can even just, if you want to save yourself, money, just buying your own repair materials so you can self-repair if you actually do touch crafting is important. But you can also take these repair materials and sell them on the market. Just look at everything that's here and find something that you feel is not being represented on the market themselves. Here is where I'd point you to a website called Universals as a way of kind of gauging prices if you were wanting to do this in real time. So note, you can take a look at that website for managing market flips and prices and history. I'll include a link in the description of this video for you below to help use that tool. But overall, you can dive in, find some things. Like, it doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, matter what you're buying, because you're taking free currency and turning it into gil, because you're going to supply the market. Looking at demand, we'll cover that here when we get to the market board more in a second, but note that just pick anything. If I want to pick some smoked bacon, I can pick some smoked bacon. I'm going to buy, like 10 of these just for example. And then I turn seals into bacon. You know what? You're bringing home the bacon. I didn't actually intend on that analogy, but it is what it is, and it works. All right, we're going to go over the market boards here in just a second, but I also want to show you while I'm here hunts. Hunts are also another feature that unlock, and they work differently for the Heavensward, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers areas, but if nothing else, you can see here you're going to get Allied Seals or Centrino Seals. I'm going to look at Allied Seals Other as just a way of saving yourself money. Ventures are an excellent way, and we'll cover our retainer ventures here in just a second, but another way of saving money is Aetheryte tickets. Finding ways to earn your, especially you want to do hunts while you're leveling as well, as they're a great source of experience, but they're also valuable to you to be able to have free teleports. If you don't want to have to pay for somebody, or pay for your teleports, guess what? Aetheryte tickets are for sale, and that's just going to save you a lot of money in the long run of the game. Again, you're going to be doing this kind of content naturally, so feel free to dive in and take advantage of that. Let's go talk about our retainers, and let's kind of talk about the market board, and we got a couple more tips coming your way. I'm going to use one of those Aetheryte tickets because why not? Why not save a little bit of my gil for the teleport? So another great way to make money in this game is to dive into retainer ventures. You saw that I can use Allied Seals. There's lots of ways you can actually acquire retainer ventures by doing your Beastman dailies, by purchasing them outright, but overall you can buy up plenty of ventures that all stack up as part of this currency. In this case, I've already done a venture report, and I am just going to keep sending them out. And one thing I can do, which you're not seeing me do here, I'm just doing a basic level field exploration, level 70s hunt. They're just going to go out for 18 hours, and they're going to do that. However, I can go and shift over here to another retainer. I'm going to pick on Catbat here. And if I say viewer venture report complete, and I'm going to say confirm, that's thank you very much for your service. I'm going to go assign a venture, and here's where you can start hunting and getting certain items. Now, depending on what you have equipped, if I wanted to have them go out and hunt tiger skin, I can do so. The thing about this venture is that it's going to be a 1-hour venture. They're going to just go out for an hour and come back. So in this case, I could be feeding myself tiger skin as an item that I can use for sale in the markets. What you want to do, though, is you want to find things that obviously maybe have a good sale through. They have a quick turnaround. So you can have your retainer constantly running out for you, gathering these items, and then you can use to sell those on the market. You're not crafting, you're not gathering. So if we go over to the markets themselves, back on that menu, we go to the markets themselves. Let me pick on tiger skin. See my horrible spelling. And here's where I can see a single tiger skin is going to go for 305, and high qualities looks like they start around 800. That's the current market listing. If I want to check the market history, I can see that typically the price varies. So around 300 is what they sell. Maybe somebody bought them at the market, and now not a lot of people are buying up the items, or they've already purchased those items, and thus our base price is now set at 305. Now, when you're going to sell an item on the markets, you can always check what price it last was. By default, items in the system. Let me just go pick on something for sale. So I'm going to say sell items that I have on the market. I'm going to say this high steel nugget. I can come up here to compare prices, and I can see what the last item or what the lowest priced item is being sold. If I want to check its history, I can select this option up right here for history, and I can see what the prices normally go for. Because typically, you can see here, it's just saying high steel nugget selling for 9. That's the vendor price. You actually could right-click and say, have retainers sell items to vendor that right away. But in this case, I'm not going to do something so foolish because the price of these things is relatively good. So if I just set this at 700, and now I put that up for sale, and ideally it's going to sell. Let's say you find something like the smoked bacon. In this case, it's not the most. It's in this case 10. If I go look at its history to see what it normally sells for, it's not the best item to sell, but I can go ahead and sell it because it is more than the vendor price, and I can list that up for sale as well. If you find something like that doesn't necessarily sell for more than vendor, let's see if I have an item like that. Let's go with the boiled eggs, selling for actually much better than what vendor offers. Clear prism selling for 5, up for 30. So things are a little bit up higher than they normally are. Typically I have 1 or 2 items that don't sell that well. Here I've got some tiger skins. I'm going to put those up for 800 in this case. See if those end up selling through. But you can always find items that aren't selling for what you really want them to sell for. Jeez Louise, I might as well sell that now. Not for the 1 though. Come in here and adjust price. After that, see what happens. Alright. And so there I am now listing items up for sale on the market, and thus my retainers are going out and finding things for me on the market. So I'm constantly getting myself, funneled various items that I can use to profit off of and feed myself with gil. Now another thing I want to jump into is under actions and traits and under general command, materia extraction. We talked about like the clusters giving yourself a benefit here earlier, but what we haven't talked about is that as you level, as you play the game, your gear is getting spirit bonded, and you can see here overall what my spirit bonded items are. Let me move my away from the helping tool here. And right now I'm at 74%, 63%. Okay, like none of this is fully spirit bonded yet. But if I go into like my offhands, if I go into my armory chest, everything that's listed here in white is spirit bonded. So what you want to start doing here is you want to come in here and you want to go ahead and just extract the materia out of it. It's going to take it out of that 100%. It doesn't destroy the gear. Literally, I am just getting myself materia by spirit bonding. So if anything that's at 100% isn't going to go any higher, so you're just, honestly, you're just sitting on inventory that could be used and turned into materia. So you're just sitting here wasting that kind of time. So just know your gear is getting spirit bonded, and by playing the game, you want to be able to get that materia rocking and rolling, and so you're going to have yourself a whole bunch of materia that you can use or you can equip. And it does not take a long time to pull out the materia from the system itself. So now I'm going to take a little bit of time and talk to you guys about market flips. Now, Final Fantasy, as you do the MSQ and play the game, it's just going to hand you a lot of money. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of gil are just going to be at your disposal, and you can take some of that gil and turn that into seed money, which will allow you to put up tons of items that you can just purchase with gil or with your Beastman currency and be able to list those for a lot of profit. Let me show you how that works today. Now, here I am, I'm at my house, and my house happens to be right next to a market board, but I want to show you exactly how fast this can be. What you're going to probably want to do if you don't have house or have access to it, you will want to go find some of these items off of any vendor that sells them, typically around the different guilds that they're related to. So in my case, I'm going to talk to materials supplier here, and I'm going to focus here on lumber, metal, stone, bone, etc. And I'm going to find some ore that I think would sell fairly well. If I just look here at like iron ore, sells for 18. Let me grab a stack of that at 99. And let me grab a stack of copper ore, which sells for 2 for 99. You can look at other stones, but we're just going to focus in on these two as an example. Those as well. So there we go. I've got 2 stacks. You know what? Let's just make it buy a bunch of iron. So anyway, I have spent some odd 6,000 gil on acquiring some more. Now I'll run back up the stairs, and I could obviously do this so much faster if I rearrange where my vendors are in my home. But at the end of the day, like you do you. And let me go ahead and run over here, and I'm going to go ahead and list what I just bought for incredibly cheap money. So I'm going to focus in on this retainer here, and I'm going to say sell items on my inventory, and I'm going to go ahead and focus in on the different ores that I purchased. So we've got them somewhere in this list. Here is my iron ore. I'm going to sell it. I bought it for 18, so anything that I sell over 18 with obviously the taxes and fees is at a profit. Right now the lowest price for iron is at 40. So I can list actually at 40 if I want. If I want to be a little sneaky, I can sell it for 39. So I bought a stack for 17. In this case, I'm more than doubling my money. And maybe I'll just list some 40s. There we go. Now my iron's listed. Let's take a look at that copper. See what it's selling for. 73 right now. At the time, I paid 2. I paid 2 gil, and I'm going to sell it for 70. So that is what the sells for. Just curious. And that's essentially a market flip within the game itself. Now, as your retainers, and I didn't mention this earlier, but as your retainers go out on their ventures and they return to you silver pieces, if you've unlocked the Doman Enclave and have leveled it up, you can actually turn in silver pieces to the Doman Enclave for double what they're worth. So just note that you can actually hold on to these and do a market, an in-game printing of money that way as well. And that's just you using your retainers and having them bring you silver pieces. But I'm going to go ahead and just remove those from my inventory and thus feed myself with a little more gil, in this case 47,000 gil in addition to what I've got. Alright, so final tips are, we talked about the Aetheryte tickets and how you can use those to get around and save yourself some money. But also just in terms of saving money, you can also register a favorite destination. If you use the dual factor authentication token, you can actually register a free destination, meaning you can teleport there for free. But a favorite destination will allow you to teleport there at any point in time. So you can sit here and do that. In this case, you can see the star. That means it's already a favorite destination. If I go to my teleport menu, anything with a star will actually be essentially what is a favorite destination. So I'm allowed to teleport around, and it cuts the cost to teleport there in half. So that's going to be a huge fee reduction in terms of your travel. Now, personally, I would not necessarily recommend always taking a free company buff or reduced rates, because essentially you're only saving around 20% of your teleportation costs. This is great for expansion time. This is great for patch time when you're doing a lot of traveling, but overall, you're not going to, I think, teleport enough that it's really going to benefit you more than something like an increased experience would. Obviously, that's going to vary based off your free company needs, but using Aetheryte tickets and using favorite destinations, especially for places that you go back to a lot, will save you countless hours, countless skill in your current grind for that money. Hopefully this video has been a help. We talked about our duty finder bonuses, adventure in need, what that's going to get you, your gear exchange and sell, buying things off of your buying stuff off your grand company, your retainer ventures, materia extractions, and using the market to be able to try and find prices, and that's the Universals app. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully this video has been a help, and I look forward to talking with you guys more about fantasy as more and more people come out and check out this incredible game. For Ginger Prime, my name is Brian. Again, thank you to all those who have hit that membership button and supported this channel and its growth. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed. You are a legend, and I do appreciate you. And that's what you get for subscribing. Free compliments, those free titles. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a great day, and hopefully I see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Hello and welcome to Ginger Prime. My name is Brian, and if you're checking out this video trying to decide if you should jump into the world of Final Fantasy XIV, I say with the most sincerity possible, yes, please do. But start first with the free trial. You can play the unlimited free trial up to level 60, and this will actually put you through the second expansion of Heavensward for free, with no monthly subscription needed. If you just consider Heavensward as a standalone RPG, it is a master in its class, and it shouldn't be missed. But that pitch aside, I'm making this guide to help welcome you into this game. We're going to talk about your starting classes and their jobs, advanced jobs, and the fastest way to level up in this game. And on top of that, I'm going to throw in some general advice from a 10-year veteran of this game. I'll do some deep dives into different jobs specifically in other videos, so if you're looking for more content, be sure to subscribe or check the links in the description if you're looking for a good playlist for Final Fantasy. And also, if you're looking for a good podcast to listen to while you level up, check out Ginger Gaming Radio. Link is in the description for even more Final Fantasy content. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you started with your character. And with all that being said, welcome to the world of Final Fantasy XIV. Before we jump into character creation and selecting your job, you do need to be aware of data centers. They're region-based, and within each region you have a couple of different data centers which house the different servers, aka worlds, that you're going to be creating your character on. This is only really important if you're planning on playing with friends. Otherwise, you can pick whatever region best suits you. Personally, we're here on North America, on Aether, on Sargatanas. If you're looking for a group of people to play with and you want to team up with us, we're always welcome to helping out new players. But that being said, if you do have friends, they are playing the game, check out what data center they're on, and so that way you can sync up with them in game very easily. You can actually play with anybody within your data center, but outside of the data center, you're going to be walled off. You're going to have to make another character, and this kind of brings me to the big point. if you do buy the game and you do subscribe to the game, there are 2 different levels. There's the lower tier subscription, which is going to give you 8 characters, 1 per server, or you can have the higher tier subscription and you can make up to 8 characters on each server, up to 40 characters maximum. There are some values, there are some benefits to actually having multiple characters. We'll talk about that more later on in this video, but specifically you can do all of the work on one character. One character can play all of the jobs that we're about to talk about, so just kind of keep that in mind that you're not going to be restricted or limited that way. So let's go ahead and dive into character creation, and we're going to start a new character. You're going to see a list of different races. Now, if you have Shadowbringers, if you purchase the game, you're going to have access to Hrothgar and Viera. However, with Heaven's Word, you get Ora and everything earlier. So new trial players, as well as everybody else, gets all of those. And Shadowbringers gets the 2 new races that have been added. Races are purely cosmetic, but you can see I'm probably a fan of Hrothgar, so I'm going to go and pick one. Your clan isn't as important. There are some lore implications. The look that is just really cosmetic. You can hit randomize appearance up here, and it's just going to jump through varying different ways that you can kind of style your character, and you can see there's a lot of options here. A lot of things to choose from when deciding what kind of character you can make, and you can also choose different poses. You can have them do different things, as well as if you want to pick a job and small claws, if you want to get a real up close and personal relationship with your character themselves. I'm going to go and select this one. It's going to give me the option to say save appearance data. This is if you really like the look of your character, you can save it, and it's recommended because you can change your look. And if you really want to easily recover that look, you can just say yes. You can give it a slot. You can give it a name. I'm going to say that because it doesn't matter in this case, and now I can recall it. From here, you're going to be presented with the Eorzean calendar, and you can pick any number of value that you want. It's really not that important. And so is your guardian deity. It is not that important. So you can just kind of pick if one of these just stands out to you lore-wise. Go ahead and feel free to choose it. Then we're finally brought into the character creation for the job itself. If I go ahead and select job down here, we can see it's a different year, and you can get an idea of what the job does. So gladiators evolve into paladins at level 30. And that's going to be your tank role. This does use the Holy Trinity, even though we do kind of have what they call technically 5 roles: caster, range DPS, melee DPS, healer, and then tank as well. So gladiators are going to be your tank. Like all tanks, they are best, and this is going to be a great choice for you if you are somebody who wants to have a lot of damage mitigation. You're going to have that pure tank role. And they actually have really good damage output and really good AoE as well. So they're a lot of fun to play. Personally, they're my favorite currently in this expansion. Pugilist is going to be your monk. This is going to be a melee damage dealing machine. Obviously up close and personal with the very fists and martial arts. Pick this if that's kind of your style and that's your aesthetic that you want to go for. Now, one of the things I will say, because you can play multiple jobs on every character, it's important to note that if you really, really love a job, note that with updates that can change. So it's very important to either have a couple of different jobs in the different roles and have the best possible experience with 14, or have a couple different jobs in the same role itself. That's going to drive you to, honestly, if they make a change and you don't end up agreeing with it, you can end up having an easy backup different job to play. All that being said, it's important not to get distracted by changing jobs all the time, especially in the early game of this game as well. Get through ARR, get through the first kind of story patch, because that's going to unlock flying for you in these zones, and that's going to be a game changer in terms of leveling up alternate jobs and more. So just keep in mind, we'll be doing kind of a deep dive alternate job leveling guide here on the channel here in a couple of days. So keep on looking out for that. I'm excited to bring that to you. Anyway, we have Marauder. A Marauder is going to be another tank. This is also, like, if you think of that beastly bear-style tank, if that's kind of your aesthetic you're going for, pick Warrior. Warrior just got some big updates with patch 5.3 at the time of this recording, and they are a lot of fun to play. You can't go wrong with Warrior or with Paladin if those are your tanks, and those are going to be the 2 options that you have available. We'll talk about our advanced jobs, which come with expansions, here in just a little bit. So if you're asking about Dark Knight, note that I will come to it quickly. Alright, now we have Lancer, which evolves into Dragoon. This is another melee DPS. Spear has a little bit better survivability, even though we do meme and joke that Dragoons make excellent floor tanks. as the 6th role in the game. The reason is if you're playing Dragoon, you'll end up being so focused in on your rotation. They do have a very, or at least a very complex rotation for their skills to really maximize out their DPS. And with that rotation, I often find myself getting tunnel vision and standing in things that I shouldn't be standing into, and thus taking damage that I really shouldn't be taking damage with. But overall, Dragoons make an excellent job for this game, and they shouldn't be ignored for any reason in that case. Finally, on the Disciples of War, from the early 1.0 world into now, you have Archer, which becomes Bard. This is the only option for ranged melee DPS, meaning ranged physical. We'll get into the casters in a second. And this is an excellent option. In fact, I would actually recommend, if you don't mind having that utility and support, if you're looking for more mobility and you're looking to step into this game for the first time, and you do want to take that DPS, but you don't want to be up close and personal, pick Archer, pick Bard. This is going to be a great way for you to experience the world in the game from the safety with a little bit of range itself. Otherwise, you can jump into the magical world of magic and pick Conjurer. Conjurer is going to become your White Mage, aka a real pure build healer in the world of Final Fantasy XIV. Personally, it's my favorite healer so far in the game, and you have two others. We'll talk about those in a second. Then you have Thaumaturge, which becomes Black Mage. This is the caster. This is your, like, blow things up with fire, ice, and lightning magic. Obviously very classic with the world of Final Fantasy, the Black Mage, but Black Mages here are no slouch. In fact, honestly, right now Black Mage is my favorite caster in the game itself. A real personal pick. They do have some complexity that builds, especially once you get into the 60s and up ranges, but note that it's something that with enough practice you'll be able to master, and you'll be able to bring out a ton of damage. And you're going to see some big numbers here on the Black Mage, so do not ignore it if you like casters. And finally, you have Arcanist, and what it's showing here for Arcanist is Summoner. But Arcanist evolves into one of two jobs. They can evolve into Summoner, which is a caster DPS with a pet, so that's kind of how that's going to work overall. Or you can end up selecting it as a Scholar. Scholar's going to be your healer with that fairy pet that's going to also be able to put out healing. So overall, you can actually switch to this at level 30, but Arcanist isn't going to start out in that healer role. It's going to start out in that caster DPS role. So keep that in mind. That's the only oddity about the game. That's the only inconsistency when it comes to the jobs so far in the world of Final Fantasy XIV. And rounding out the list is our first advanced job that ties into ARR. This means, and this is the only one that does it this way, just like how Scholar and Summoner build off of Arcanist, you have the Ninja, which builds off of Rogue. However, Rogue is not a starting selection, and it kicks off in Limbs of Lamenza. So once you hit level 10, you can head out to Limbs of Lamenza, you can pick up the Rogue job, and from there, you can level it up, and at level 30, become a Ninja. Highly recommend it. This is a melee DPS, a lot of fun to play, but you need to be very physically aware of your surroundings and not getting hit by avoidable damage. Unlike the Dragoon, ninjas are squishy, but they hit so hard. You're going to really like this if you like doing a lot of damage, and if you like to have a lot of movement and versatility, especially later on in the game when you get your shadows and you're able to do a lot of different combos. Anyway, I highly recommend it. Check out Ninja. So now it's time to talk about advanced jobs, and these come in the form of different expansions. There is no base class for these. These are all 100% job and job focus going forward. So with Heaven's Word, you get Machinist, Astrologian, and Dark Knight. Machinist in this case is a ranged DPS to complement Bard. This is going to be right in that wheelhouse if you go that direction. So if you like Bard, you're probably going to really enjoy Machinist, and the changes they made to it over the last expansion have been incredible. It's one of my favorite ranged DPS to date. That being said, you have to finish ARR. You have to get all the way through that story to be able to unlock Machinist. This is totally included with the free trial. So if you do that, you can go jump into Machinist, and it starts at level 30. The Astrologian and Dark Knight both have the same unlock conditions, and Astrologian is going to fill the role of the healer. This is going to complement Scholar and White Mage. And with it, you get the Divining Deck. This is a set of cards. Think on raid utility, you're going to be able to bring out and enhance people's DPS overall with your cards, as well as providing healing and standard damage. Overall, with Shadowbringers, with the changes of healers, they all kind of have a similar damage rotation. It's not that deep. There's going to be a dot, there's going to be a cast, there's going to be an AoE, and then they're going to have some kind of mechanic to them as a job themselves. So there really isn't too much to go into in terms of which healer should you play. Personally, I would recommend White Mage. Astrologian should be touched, and in all honesty, with every expansion, you should definitely, if you like a specific role, if you are just going to be somebody who's going to be a healer or just going to be a tank, again, be sure to have another job in that category leveled up, unless a change comes along and you don't like it. That's going to save you a lot of frustration whenever the excitement of a new patch or a new expansion drops. So Heaven's Word concludes with Dark Knight, same unlock conditions as all before, and this is a tank with a great sword. Honestly, one of the best. I really enjoyed Dark Knight, and I've mained it in one expansion. I'm currently not maining it because I personally would recommend, if you're going to pick up a tank, start with Paladin, and then check out Warrior and see which one you like the best for yourself. But Dark Knight feels so good. In fact, if you're a longtime Final Fantasy fan coming in from a tactics series, both the Paladin and Dark Knight this expansion will give you something very enjoyable to kind of sink your teeth into as it goes. Honestly, I can't recommend Dark Knight enough, and at the same time, it is difficult because you have that unlock condition behind it. So for those of you who are wanting to kind of dive into a tank, if you're not really going to main all the tanks, maybe this will be something good to check out as soon as you complete as a reward for finishing ARR. This then brings me to Stormblood, and in which you get 2 jobs. The unlock conditions for these jobs are very simple. In fact, you don't have to finish ARR to do so, but if you're a part of the free trial, you're not going to have access to the following jobs. You have Red Mage, which is going to be another caster. It's going to complement Black Mage and Summoner. In this case, Red Mage has a casting and a physical or physicality to it. They get to jump in, pull off some physical moves, and jump back out. And their cast has that dual cast mentality. So you're going to have a cast that has a cast time, and then you're going to get a buff that's going to allow you to insta-cast your next spell. Red Mages or Res Mages or utility mages, like, they've got so much versatility, and their movement is definitely much better than that of the Summoner or the Black Mage, in my opinion. You can move with all of the different casters. You're just going to have to, the adjustment period between learning their movement and when to cast and when to move is going to take a little bit of time. Red Mage, I think, would be an excellent starter caster if it was a part of the beginning of the game, but it's not, so maybe pick up Black Mage and check out Red Mage when you hit level 50 and clear the Praetorium in the game. So if you've got Stormblood, you should definitely check out Red Mage. But competing for your time and attention is another melee DPS, and this is Samurai. Samurai, from my personal perspective, is a Black Mage with a sword. If you like movement, if you like being up close and personal, and you like bringing a ton of damage, Samurai should not be missed for any reason whatsoever. Honestly, I've enjoyed Samurai since they've introduced it, and I still enjoy it to this day. So be sure to keep it on your radar. Same unlock conditions as before. Get to level 50, have Stormblood, and then you should be able to access this job. And it starts in Ulda, so just go nuts, have fun, enjoy this job, and let me know what you think in the comments below. So this brings me to our current expansion, Shadowbringers, in which you have Gunbreaker. This serves as the tank role. This is unlocked by reaching level 60, so not the stringent lock conditions that Heavensward has, but you will need to have the expansion to play this job. Gunbreaker is an amazing tank with a lot of different abilities and cooldowns. Honestly, by far, this is it's right in the right range of Paladin. I would say if you're starting out and you decide to go ahead and purchase the game and jump in, start with Paladin if you're thinking tank, and then go to Gunbreaker. You're going to enjoy the versatility, the movement, and its rotation is far better, especially at higher levels, in my personal opinion. So right now, Gunbreaker is personally competing for my time and attention over Paladin. I'll let you know who ultimately wins. We will be doing kind of a versus series on all the tanks, all the healers, all the DPS, so be sure to check out that when that drops here on the channel later this month. Last but not least, by any stretch of the imagination, is Dancer. Same unlock conditions of reaching level 60. Dancer is going to be in the same category as your Bard and as your Machinist, thus serving and bringing a lot of utility to your raid group, a lot of enhancement to your damage, healing. It's got it all. Honestly, they've done an incredible job with Dancer, and it is a premier job that I am just happy that they finally added to this game, so it should not be missed. This is going to, again, have you that with the movement, with the range, and you're going to have lots of different dance steps to master, so hopefully you enjoy that. If you do, be sure to check out Dancer, and don't ignore it when you have the time. Okay, so let's talk about the fastest way to level up in the game. It's MSQ. You're going to see these symbols with a wonderful little meteor symbol and the exclamation mark over their head. Everything in this game is MSQ gated. The MSQ is going to take you all the way through the story. If you get lost for any reason, you have this main scenario quest guide. This is going to tell you where you need to go in the game just by clicking on it. It's also to be mentioned, trial by win. This is the class quest. You're going to have whatever class you pick, in this case Conjurer, doesn't matter, is going to start you off, and every 5 levels you're going to get a class quest. Do not ignore these because this is going to also be how you unlock jobs and so many other things in the game. If you're just playing and you're like, where do I go, what do I do? This is going to be your guide, and then below it is going to be your class guide and your job story and guide, etc. So this is going to give you 2 bits of information and tell you where you need to go, so that way you can find everything real easy and simple. So just wanted to point that out. The reason why MSQ is the most important way to level, everybody's going to ask, gotta do it. Even if you got all the way to level cap, even if you were level 80 and you have not done a single MSQ story, you're not going to unlock the raid, you're not going to unlock anything until you do the MSQ. So it's just important that you follow these with a passion and a fervency if you want to get to cap as fast as possible. To add to your experience on the daily rotation, you can go into your duty member and your duty finder, and here you're going to see varying roulettes. Your leveling roulette is going to be a huge source of XP and currencies for you. You'll also see this adventure in need, and it's going to tell you a specific role. Pay attention to that role because that's going to feed you a lot of things. In this case, some stellar clusters, which will actually feed you Matera, which will help overall. Anyway, long story short, pay attention to your leveling roulette, and then this opens up the Guildhouse roulette at level 10. Your leveling roulette opens up at level 16. So as soon as you start into that, group style content, be sure to take advantage of your daily bonus, both with the Guildhouses and the leveling. This is just going to feed you experience, and overall, while you're still following MSQ, you'll actually out-level it, and by the time you get closer to endgame, it's going to help make a lot of things easier for you. And then this also ties into alternate leveling, but I think that's going to, like I said, going to be a different guide because it has a little bit more focused once you finish the MSQ. So again, be on the lookout for that coming to the channel later this month. I did say at the beginning of this video, there's a reason why you might multi-character, and it comes down into the concept of currency. In the game, once you start hitting the end game concept, you're going to start feeding yourself varying currency, and the main currency, in this case, at the time of this recording, is Allegory. That's going to give you your highest end purchasable gear, but you're going to be weekly capped on that. So let's say you want a healer, a tank, and a DPS to level up for this game to compete and do end boss end game rating. You're going to want to have one character for each, because otherwise you'll be capped on your drops for the week and on the type of gear you're looking for the week. So you're going to have to work your way through the whole system, the whole story. So keep that in mind, that if you're one of those players that want to really kind of just dive in, you're going to want at least 3 characters or more, depending on the roles that you want to level and max out every time. I said that's important, and that's going to vary by player to player. For me, it's not as important, so I just kind of deal with it, but I did want to call that out. Now, the other side of the things is you might see myself playing with a controller and might say, hey, Brian, how are you playing with a controller? Does this game work on a controller? And honestly, it works incredibly well. While I've done controller guides, especially over at Work to Game, and again, the playlist in the description will take you to all of our Final Fantasy content here and there. I'm not going to kind of just rehash everything. It's very easy to do, and honestly, if you're wanting to switch and check it out for yourself, going to the gamepad mode and mouse mode is easy to switch between the two. You've got 2 different movement styles when using the controller. Legacy type, which is camera based, and standard type, which is going to have, if I hit back, it's going to have me back up. If I just go and hit play, so you can actually see that. So this is going to be standard type. Pressing back is going to have me back up, running forward, and strafing side to side. Or if I prefer, I can pick legacy type, which is how I typically play, and go from there. And then the last kind of tip, especially just as a quick tip for controller players, check out the filters tab. You can see custom versus enemy. So when your enemy or when your weapon is dropped,
Yo. That is. What is it? Sup. That I am, sir. That I am. Oh yeah, the newest zone in Boja. What up? Yeah. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. Always. It will consume your life. Worst case, you like it. Yeah. Yeah, you'll eventually just get sick of it. Play something else.
Daddy, kitty's in there. There's a kitty in there. Oh. I accidentally took a picture.
Nice. Become that friend with the truck. Yep. You're gonna be doing skits? Uh-huh. Oh, remind me of Pizza Gods. Wow.
I can ride a bicycle.
This is yeah, this is where the meetings happen. This is Larry had his legs broken there.
And look, Papa put the saving.
Hey, and after you're done, tell him he nailed it. I was like, careful, it'll kill you.
Do you want to go on a bicycle?
No, it's terrible what they do to dogs. You you got a dog?
No, we have a dog. Her name is Benny. Look at me, hot daddy.
It's the paws, man. It's the
Hi.
like you really thought about it.
Hi.
pretty ironic. Where's my fucking spike bat? Bang.
You have a closet, Daddy?
Yup.
Oh. I think you had a fridge last night, Daddy. Daddy, do you have a nap, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Daddy. I think that's nap that way, Daddy. And you go there, Daddy.
Oh, the grind, the grind. times I've seen these cutscenes.
Daddy, I found something.
What did you find?
Oh, I found the marshmallow, Daddy. I climbed it. Hey, that's not funny.
Why are they so casual about it?
We got Benny Daddy. Yeah. Okay, we got backpack Daddy and some food. Why are you looking at me like that, Daddy? That's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
Like that. I cook you some food. And make you corn and food, Daddy. And then Daddy's time. School, Daddy. See you later, Daddy.
Yep. Yeah, she still makes beads and jewelry. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Wow, were you looking for something in particular?
No. I just will, okay, I just
Yeah.
was in
It's
my
funny, my wife loves seeing Lena as well.
reading. No reading. I see it. No reading.
Nah, I got you. It'll be a fun little thing for her. I've suggested that she make them with little Final Fantasy charms. I know exactly where I could sell those. Yeah, she'll blow up. Exactly. Yeah. Square Enix was like, ha ha! Is that our likeness? Is that us?
No. It's, Oz.
It's like, and on top of that, you play our game? Ha ha! Banned!
I'm Alex.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I would buy that. Take my money. The fuck is my money doing in my pocket? You go to your job. Don't you ever pay me! Pay them! That's how bad I want this!
And that's then a unicorn. I cannot have legs, but I have legs. I don't have feathers. I have a tail and fun like a horse.
May the 4th. I don't know. I don't know. I picked a random day. Yeah, this. I know that's the Star Wars day. It sounded so good.
I can fly like a pizza. Oh my God, then I'm gonna touch the star. I haven't been like my pizza. Oh, they look so real. I'm hungry. I
like goosebumps, dude? Yeah. Sounds familiar. Didn't they make a movie like that? Mm-hmm. You sound like you enjoyed it. Ooh, Genshin Impact? Yeah, that was cool. I don't think I really got into it. So, yeah. And my son was the one that told me about it the first time. I was like, what are you playing? It was free and all that.
Oh wait, guys, I have to go inside. Where's mommy phone, Daddy?
I don't know.
I think there's a line. I think we gotta wait, Daddy. Daddy, isn't my mama phone charging yet, Daddy?